What the fuck is up, guys? This is not the bullshit you read on social media. These aren't fake stories told by fake people. These are the Chronicles of Life, and this is the Valhalla Chronicles. Back after his vacation.
Back from vacation.
Slippery Sal is back.
I'm back, baby.
How was it, dude?
It was hot. It was expensive.
Hotter than here?
Yeah. It got to 99 one day.
Really?
A lot of people can't take it.
Same humidity? Shit?
Yeah. Some people can't take it. I was over here and...
Well, if they had people there the shape and size of what we talked about last time, then no. I don't think they could take it.
No, but they had some... They weren't overly excessive big, you know? But they were having a conversation where the girl was apologizing to her for not doing something that was indoors because she didn't know it was so hot and how the heat was affecting her friend. And it was a serious...
Wait, what?
It was a serious conversation.
Wait, you got to explain this more.
So we're sitting on a bench and it's at the Moana walkthrough attraction.
Okay.
And there's mist everywhere. There's water flying all over the place. It's kind of cooler in there because of all the mist.
Right.
And she's sitting on a bench inside this attraction and was explaining to her that she's overheating, and she was like, I apologize for bringing you here. You know, I never thought that it was going to be this hot.
Oh, like she was apologizing for bringing her to Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so they had to go do something inside. But she was having a panic attack over the heat.
Why should you have to apologize because your fucking friend is out of shape and can't handle the fucking heat?
Dude, he didn't take that into account, and he offended her with being outside.
I can't. I could. Thank God I wasn't there. I can't.
Yeah, but I'm like a fat connoisseur now. Like just the average 400-pound person in a wheelchair does nothing for me. I really need something to really pop. You know, for me to...
Just to let y'all know, we don't have anything against fat people, okay?
No. I need something to really pop.
Okay.
Well, I'll show you the pictures in my phone.
Well, I know you sent me some of you on it, and I was like, holy shit, this is a thing.
Yeah, it's something you don't see around here. We're supposed to be the fattest city and state.
Well, I think that's because, like, we have the highest percentage population. They got bigger people.
Yeah.
Other places.
It's every Gilbert grape from every location flies to Orlando.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And now they got princess dresses on in the wheelchairs.
Okay.
Pretty soon they're going to have 300-pound princesses posing with people.
Well, so this is my thing, and this is what I have such a hard fucking time wrapping my head around, okay? So I know you've seen the meme. It says being unhealthy is uncomfortable and being in shape is uncomfortable. Choose your uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But there's so much other shit that comes along with being out of shape that makes life uncomfortable. That really, if you choose the discomfort of being healthy, there's less shit is uncomfortable. So yeah, like it's uncomfortable. You know, you got to train. You got to train hard. You got to eat right. There's discipline. Like it's not easy, but you choose this one thing that's not easy, and lots of other shit gets easier. As opposed to you choose this other thing that's not easy, and then so many other things aren't fucking easy. Also,
oh no, you can't walk to the mailbox and get mail.
Right, without getting out of breath.
Yeah. Well, being on the phone, I mean, we pick up these people all day.
Well, dude, I had my friend.
I mean, they can't take a shower.
I was talking to him last night. He's a year younger than me. So I'll be 42 this year. So he's 41. Didn't really exercise a lot. Didn't eat great. Was feeling like shit. And took his blood pressure. It was 238 over 197. He called our mutual friend that's a nurse and told him, he's like, I need you to go to the emergency room like 5 minutes ago, like right now.
Yeah, having a heart attack.
His wife was already dressed and like ready to take him.
Yeah.
They get there, they do his blood pressure. The nurses freak out because they're waiting for him to stroke out at any moment. The doctor's already in the room waiting. You know, put him on meds. They were like, look, you know, you got to change your lifestyle. You got to start eating better. You got to start exercising, blah, blah, blah. Well, that group of friends, it kind of like made them aware because none of them would go get blood work done. So like some of them went and were like, oh, well, let me go to the doctor and get blood work done. And one of them found out that he was full blown advanced diabetic. Had no clue.
Wow.
No clue. Another one found out he had, I don't remember what it was. It was either like it was like high cholesterol or borderline high pre-diabetic glucose or something like that. But like, I try to explain to people all the time that, because I wasn't always healthy. People are like, oh, it's easy for you because you compete. You've been doing this for so long. Well, I've been doing it since '01. Okay, so 23 years, but I'm 42. So like the 19 years before that,
Yeah.
I didn't compete. I didn't eat healthy.
No.
So it was a habit that I had to develop, and the longer it went on, the easier it got. And let me tell you something. I'm really glad that I lived the lifestyle that I fucking live, because I get my blood work done minimum 2 times a year, sometimes 3.
Yeah.
And full transparency, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I take PEDs, okay? But I eat healthy. I take the vitamins I'm supposed to take. I go get my blood work done. It's fucking beautiful. So I would so much rather choose the discomfort of working out 5 days a week and eating right than being out of fucking shape and wondering when I'm going to have my next heart attack, or worrying about the complications of diabetes or any of that shit. And like, when you get to a point where you're older and it's you're too old, it's too far along, heaven forbid you get something like where you have to be on dialysis, because once you're, you know, diabetes is reversible, hypertension is reversible, high cholesterol is reversible. Dude, once part of your kidney dies and you get on dialysis, there is no, oh, well, I'm serious now, I want to make a change.
I'm coming off of dialysis.
You're on dialysis for life, dude. There is no reversing that. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So it just blows my mind, dude, with these people that choose the discomfort.
The discomfort of an hour a day.
Dude, of being like, it blows my fucking mind. Like, it blows my mind why.
It's hard for them to go to sleep.
It's hard to do everything. Not hard to sleep. It's hard to do anything. It fucks your hormones up. It fucks your fertility up. It fucks everything up. It makes life more complicated. And the less thing people need right now is a more complicated fucking life. Okay?
And it takes the one good thing away that everybody can agree on is the best thing on the planet, is having sex.
Yeah.
And you ruin that for yourself.
Yeah.
So you have no enjoyment in life.
Yeah, you got high cholesterol and you got arteries blocked.
Yeah.
Guess what, homie?
You ain't fucking.
You got veins and arteries and shit that run through your dick.
You're not fucking.
Yeah, like, it makes it a lot harder to fucking get shit working.
And you're not finding it either.
No. Dude, I cannot tell you. So, you know, my ex-wife was a nurse for a long time, and I dated people who were nurses. So I've heard multiple of the same stories, and they say when they have to give these overweight people catheters, dude, one person has to do like this with their hands and get where they think
Where I think it could be.
your dick is, and like push in so it'll pop out and they can get a catheter in because they can't see it. Dude, true story. She's not the only one to tell me that story. I have many nurses be like, oh yeah, no, that's a thing. Like, that's a legit thing.
And what's the smell that comes out of that?
Dude, I'm not even.
That's the first time that thing was seen.
I am not even. I'm not even going to get into the shit that they've said has fallen out and that dude, it's. I just look. I know some people struggle with it. I know it's a real thing. I just don't. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So, but today, continuing off of the last podcast that me and Taylor had about, relationships, relationship dynamic. Today, what we're going to touch on is something that I briefly touched on in that podcast, is the male dynamic. And this is geared towards men, but women can obviously get something from this too, because when we talk about morals and values and all that, I mean, that's universal. It's unisex. It doesn't apply to a certain sex. But the biggest dilemma today, and it happened to me during that period of my life where I was fucked up with the gym and blah, 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 is we had this movement that we talked about demasculinizing men and toxic masculinity and yada, 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 and how that completely fucked up the relationship dynamic. Well, one of the difficulties being a man today is, first off, avoiding the subconscious seeds that message has planted for the last decade, or however long they've been trying to fucking do it. Because when you do things, and for men, when men do things and men live contrary to the ideals and characteristics of what a true man should be, you're like driving without GPS. Like you get fucked up. You're insecure. When you're doing these actions that don't align with what you ultimately believe in and what ultimately makes a man, it plants seeds of insecurity. And that ends up being you mirroring the fucking shit that you're doing on your partner. So for example, okay, when I was in that dark phase in my life and I was cheating and lying, well, every girl that I was seeing on the side, I thought they were cheating and lying too, because I was doing it. I didn't believe in what I was doing, even though it wasn't on the forefront of my mind. And I knew that what I was doing was not what I believed in. It's not what a real man is. So it made me insecure as fuck, thinking that like, oh, well, yeah, they're sleeping around too. Because I mean, I'm a piece of shit. I'm not worth being with. So like, they're going to go and do all the same shit. They're lying to me just like I'm lying, and they're sleeping around just like I'm sleeping around. Because you can't continually do things that go against what's right and feel good about yourself.
Yeah. Like it's low energy, situation, low energy decisions, low vibrations. It's going to attract that.
Well, right. And it breeds that.
It breeds it.
It breeds that in you.
And then you're stuck.
Yeah.
You're stuck in that low dimension.
Well, it's a hole. Yeah. So you keep digging yourself deeper and deeper, because you have to be able to draw a line in the sand, and you have to say, okay, I'm creating standards for myself, and like, I'm not giving in on these standards. This is the line I'm going to operate on this side of the line.
Yeah.
If you don't, dude, you're floundering around like a fish out of water. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what the fuck
you're just going day by day. You got no plan.
No. You don't know what's right or wrong. You're not operating by a standard or by a code. Everything's just impulsive. Mm-hmm. And doing that kind of shit, I mean, that doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah.
You just spiral out of fucking control.
And then always be ready for your next victim. Like you meet somebody new, and it's like, how can I, get over on this person, or cheat this person, or steal from this person? Because that's how your mind operates on everybody you interact with.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you get in this rut of you're like a manipulator. Right. Yeah. But you get in this habit of living by basically no guidelines. So if you have no standards, if you have no hard morals or values, you're in the open sea floating without a fucking paddle. You're just going wherever.
Yeah, you're just a morally bankrupt person.
Right.
And you treat everyone like that in your life.
Well, and now it's so easy to see. Like, it's so fucking easy to pick up on now, and women pick up on it easy because so many people, it's like so many men are doing it. When they completely lose, and look, I lost touch of it too. So I'm not sitting here talking like I'm like this great fucking know-it-all person. I've just been there and I've done that.
Yeah.
And I've been on both sides of the coin. So I know what it feels like to lie and to cheat. And that just kept planting seeds of just misery and unhappiness in me. And then I know what it's like to be 110% vulnerable and honest and upfront with people. And I can tell you from personal experience, women are so much more fucking attracted to the vulnerable, honest shit than they are the lying shit. Like I would have thought, I'm so glad that program I got in taught me and like embedded in me vulnerability, because I never would have, literally every woman that I dated or talked to after me and my ex-wife's divorce, every time I owned my shit to them and told them about all the fucked up thing I do, like, it only improved my image with them. I didn't have to lie about what I did. I didn't have to hide what I did. I didn't do any of that. Like, being honest, being upfront, and living by these standards and morals, dude, that's the most attractive thing that you can do.
Right.
And I think people nowadays, and it could be from a bunch of factors, it could be from social media, I think people really underestimate the value in stability. Like, dude, if you have a woman to come home to that's like holding the house down, that knows how you are, that knows how to handle you when you're upset or down or need to be lifted up or whatever, dude, that's some seriously valuable, rare shit.
Yeah.
So for you to fuck that up and do this shit that fucked that up over like 10 minutes or 30 minutes, an hour of fucking pussy.
Of somebody that you probably wouldn't even dated.
No. Oh, dude, I can tell you right now, all the chicks that I slept with,
no shot.
No fucking shot, dude. No way. No fuck. And none of it was worth it.
You didn't even want to talk to him.
No.
No.
Like, none of it was worth it. Like, stability to me is so valuable, and it should be valuable to a lot of people, especially in an unstable world.
Oh, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Dude, what? Like, once you have it, and I really kind of got pissed off at myself for all the shit I was doing, because coming out on the other end and living how I live now, I'm like, dude, I could have been happy this whole time. Like, I could have been.
Yeah. Dude, it's easier for two people to pull the wagon. I mean, it's
yeah.
so hard living now.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, forever.
But, dude, let's just talk about how miserable it is trying to balance all of these women.
Yeah, I don't know how Tiger Woods did it.
Dude, let's literally.
Like 51 of them at one time.
Dude, let's literally talk about. You know that shit's stressful. You know it's stressful to have to like go behind your back and text this one and go behind your back and call this one and go behind.
Oh, he had well, according to him, he didn't sleep at night. He was having conversations with every single one of them.
Well,
but he was fucked up enough to convince every one of them that he loved them.
Well, dude, we're not all Tiger Woods, so let's
crazy.
Let's talk about it on like a more believe, because I can't even imagine that.
I can't.
Like, that's not even that's not even fathomable to me.
Yeah,
you know. So
it's nuts.
Even as fucked up as I was after my ex-wife left, the peace that I got from not having to juggle all that bullshit, that was enough right there.
Yeah.
Like,
took a load off.
Yeah. But people get so caught up in this rat race, and they don't draw a line in the sand. They don't sit here and say, this is what I believe in. This is how I'm going to live. And they don't realize the sense of value and self-worth and security that breeds inside of you. Dude, you can't do shit contrary to what's right. You can't continually do shit that's wrong and have this high esteem about yourself. It's not going to happen. If somebody tells you to do that, they're fucking lying.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been there.
So when you were operating on these low vibration levels, and like I'm sure a lot of these opportunities were coming like frequently.
Yeah.
Like different women
Yeah.
and bad decisions left and right. But now, since you're operating at a much higher vibration, those opportunities, you don't even meet those opportunities anymore.
No.
Like they don't even show their
They
faces.
don't even exist.
Yeah, to even cheat or steal or right.
Nope.
So, and that's another thing. Like people, I can't get out of this rut. I can't get out. But once you elevate out of that, those things don't even face you.
Well, no. So law of attraction.
Yeah.
So if you're putting out positive energy, you're literally repelling negative energy.
Yeah.
But you have to want to make a change. You have to say, okay, like this isn't serving what I want out of life. This isn't serving me as a man. So something's got to change. And for me, it took 3 years. It took 3 years, and I was at the gym one day at the old location. I was sitting in my office, and I was like, I'm fucking miserable. I was like, all this shit I'm doing, like that you would think is so great and so much fun.
Because you're alone doing it.
It's fucking miserable.
Yeah, nobody share it with.
Well, not even that. The people I was sharing it with weren't people worth having around anyway.
Yeah.
But again, same thing I said, like you gotta hide this and you gotta hide that and you gotta tell this lie and you gotta tell that lie. And like, I'm like, dude, this sucks. Like this sucks. And then I realized like I have this stable thing at home that I'm gonna lose because of the shit I'm doing. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm fucking done. Now, unfortunately, at that point, it was too late.
Yeah.
But that's why I talk about it so much with people because I'm like, dude, look, like, and I know guys that are doing the shit that I did, and I'm like, dude,
stop it right now.
I'm trying to tell you, it ain't fucking worth it.
Yeah, reverse.
Like, it's not worth it, dude.
Reverse course.
Yeah, like you will feel so much better about yourself. And when you feel better about yourself, you perform better, your thoughts are better, your actions are better, which all leads towards you going toward the shit, obtaining the shit you want out of life.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you change all this shit, it is going to bleed into so many other areas of your life, and your life's going to get so much fucking better. Like, so much better. So, it goes back to the law of attraction thing, but like when you're operating as a real true man and you have got vulnerability down and you've got honesty down and you're just doing the shit that's right.
Yeah.
Dude, it just feels so fucking good. And it's bringing other good shit.
Yeah, and your wife or your girl's on the same page.
And even if you're single.
And you just got a strong unit, man.
Dude, even if you're single, you're attracting people of value.
Yes.
And then when you work on yourself and you fix yourself, those people that aren't of value, like you're not even interested. Like you're not when you're continually operating by a standard you believe in and you're continually doing the right shit, the people that don't do the right shit, it's really evident. It's not evident when you're doing the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Because toxicity is synergistic. So like toxicity attracts toxicity. Good shit attracts good shit. So like all these people I was attracted when I was toxic were toxic. And we just had this nice little toxic train wreck going on. And then when I fixed myself and started living by a code and living by these standards that I wrote out for myself, well, those people just magically disappeared. Like they weren't in my DMs anymore. Yeah. They weren't in my inbox. They just
those people don't want to be around people that are successful or
well, I feel like they do because they want those people to take care of them. They're like, ooh, this guy's doing shit.
Yeah, but it makes them feel bad about themselves, and they don't want that.
I think some do.
They want their friends to be down and out just like them so they can hang out with each other and talk about each other's problems, and they can just all just fester together and be like that for eternity. And they never have to push themselves,
Yeah.
But they don't want to be with somebody successful because it'll show them how big of a loser they are or a piece of shit they are.
Right.
And a lot of people don't want to face that.
I think that's super true with guys. I think when a guy meets a super who doesn't have shit going on for his life and you're able to con some super successful woman into thinking you're something you're not.
Yeah.
I mean, that never ends well. There's always like element of resentment or jealousy or insecurity, and he tries to bring her down to his level because, because you're a fucking man. You're the one that's supposed to be up. You're the one that's supposed to be taking care of shit. You're the one that's supposed to be successful. So you feel like shit because you're a fucking bum. And that's the issue. The issue is people think that these relationships are fucked up and guys are fucked up and women are fucked up. It's like, no, we're all fucked up in our own ways. But for us as men, we have to start being fucking men. Like, you can't be a bum and feel great about being a man. You can't lie and manipulate and cheat and feel good about being a man, because that's not man shit.
No.
That's why they call fuckboys, not fuck men, right. Because that's boy shit. That's not man shit.
Yeah. That's shit that you did when you were a teenager growing up.
When you were a boy.
And you're still continuing to do it.
Right.
That you're supposed to learn from.
Right. Because you're still a boy.
Yeah.
Well, you need to be a fucking man. That's why you have this layer of insecurity. Because you're doing boy shit. You need to do man shit.
Yeah.
And man shit is not manipulating. And man shit is not having anything going for you. And man, that's not what it is.
And that's why them fuck boys, they're always projecting things that they're not.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're going to be flashy with money, or you're going to go buy a car, or you're going to buy a nice watch, or have these pants, because you're trying to project that you're something that you're not.
Well, you're trying to pretend.
Yeah.
You're trying to pretend that you have all this shit to get a woman that you don't have. Because if she knew what you really had...
And you're going to try to bullshit her for at least 6 months.
Right.
But then the cream always rises to the top.
Then
they figure you out.
Well, or you end up in a fucked up relationship with a narcissist that then and Taylor talked about this, that you then in turn have to want to get out of, and you have to seek help to get out of. And then you look back and you're like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
But I mean, it goes, like I said, we're talking about men, but the same shit applies to women. Like, you gotta have shit going on in your life. You gotta be stable. You can't be lying and cheating and this, that, and the other, because you're not gonna attract.
You're not gonna attract a real man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why can't I meet a real man? I mean, how many times you hear that,
dude? I can't tell you how many times, like, I've talked to women who were very attractive, and dude, within 30 minutes of talking to them, I'm like, no way, no fucking way. I'm like, you have no goals.
No.
You have no aspirations. You don't know where the fuck you're going in life. You're job hopping. You were in love with this guy 3 months ago. Y'all were together for 2 weeks. Like,
you're showing your ass on the internet.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, that's easy. All you got to do is go through. I can look through somebody's profile and be like, nope, that's it.
Yeah. Like, I showed my ass on the internet, and now all these guys are hitting me up.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, yeah, of course.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
But that's
what you're projecting.
The type of guy that you want is the one that's not hitting you up.
No.
That's the guy that you want.
Yeah. I mean, women need to realize men want partners for life.
Yeah.
They don't want to go around and fuck.
They don't want a serial date.
No.
They don't want a serial date.
No. First of all, it's expensive. Men don't want to have fake conversations all the time.
No.
Like, how many times am I going to have to go out and pretend to be interested in what you have to say? I'm not. If I had to start dating again, I don't know what I would do.
Dude,
I fucking...
dude, and that's why I value...
Sit there and actually listen to somebody talk and me pretend to be interested, I blow them brains out.
Well, dude, that's why I value Taylor. Because before Taylor, talking to these women and stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to be single.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm
40.
I'm going to be fucking single.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
I've given up.
Yeah. Like, this is terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm not... And that's the thing. Another thing that...
There's no more adults either.
No.
Like, just because they're 40...
That don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
No.
But you can't settle either. So, like, as a man or a woman, you have to have a clear outline of what you want, and that's it. There is no, oh, well, I need 10 things. He's got 8, so, okay, he's good enough. No, there is none of that. Same thing with guys. Like, men and women are not going to have the relationships they want until they have a clear-cut idea of what they want and who they want to be, and don't settle and don't compromise, But men are never going to have the security in the self-worth to be men until they start acting like fucking men. Like, you got to own your shit. I don't care how much you fucked up. I did my ex-wife the dirtiest, okay? For really it was longer than 3 years because it took me 3 years to play in the gym. And I mean, being accountable, owning my shit. I wasn't fucking present. Like, for those 3 years, all I gave a fuck about was getting the gym going. Like, we didn't go on vacation.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't fully present in that relationship those years leading up, which started planting the early seeds for me to fuck up after the gym opened.
Yeah.
But, dude, you gotta fucking operate along what is fucking right and what is wrong. And what they taught me in my program was everybody knows what's right and wrong, but people still fuck up.
Yeah.
You got to live by something higher. You got to live by a code. Like, you have to write out, and that's going to be different for everybody. Okay. You got to write out what this code is that you want to live by. For me, which I transferred over from the program, was the first one was stop fucking lying. Like, you don't lie. You're a man. You don't lie. You do not fucking lie. If, like, day one, the intro video, they're like, stop fucking lying. They're like, right now, no more lying. Like, no more lying.
And people know when you're lying, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
you know how hard it is to keep up with lies, dude? Remember the lies you told?
But not only that, they know it, but it's like they're going to give you a pass, too. Like, I know this motherfucker's lying to me, but I'm going to let it slide. You know, it's just a small lie.
I think it depends on the person, the situation,
building and building,
and
building.
the history. Yeah.
Because a lot of people are used to being lied to. And they're like, "Oh, this little bitty lie is not no big. That's not a big deal."
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take the small lie.
But the first two things on my code is you don't lie.
Yeah.
And you embody vulnerability. I mean, that has nothing to do with what's right and wrong. Okay, it's higher than that. We're not talking about right and wrong. We're talking about a line that we are going to live by, and you walk the fucking line. The same thing like with the gym. With the gym, I put a message out there, and I said, I'm not wavering on the message. I'm walking the fucking line. Some people are going to like it. Some people aren't going to like it. I don't give a fuck. I'm walking the line. Mm-hmm. And you got to do the same thing in your life. You have to be about what you're about and walk the fucking line. That's it.
Not everybody's going to be happy.
No, you're going to piss some people off. Some people are going to want you to be a fuck boy.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be. And that's going to piss some people off. Well, guess what? Fuck those people.
Yeah.
That's not serving anything good in your life.
Yeah. Well, it's just going to piss off your single friends because they want you to be a fuck boy.
Well, if they were your friends, they should want what's
best for you.
Best for you, you know. That comes down to auditing your
that's why when you get older, you only have two friends.
I definitely have less friends as I've gotten
older. Yeah.
Well,
I don't trust anybody with a lot of friends.
Well, but same thing after
you're like a tree in the wind. You blowing in all kind of directions to please that many people.
After the divorce, dude, everyone that was like my cheerleader, that was it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I cut that shit off. Stop hanging out with them. Stop talking with them. Like, if you were about what I was doing, you were gone.
Yeah.
And like, you have to do that shit. Like, if you want to live a certain way, if you want to be a certain person, you got people in your circle that are going against that. Yeah. Dude, they got to go.
Well, everybody's supposed to grow, man. Other people just grow at different rates, different speeds. And if you're not keeping up, you got to be left behind.
Dude, if you got the same friends at 40 that you had at 20, you're not growing, homie.
No.
Like, you're not. Like, you
from that group,
you have to outgrow.
You might have people. Two. You might have two.
Yeah.
Like if you had eight in high school, you probably got two now that you're still friends with in high school.
Right. Yeah. If you had 20 friends in high school and you're still like super close in your circle, 20 friends, something's wrong.
You're not to be trusted.
Yeah, dude, something's wrong. Like, you're not, unless y'all are all growing together, which is rare, and everybody's just full steam ahead making shit happen.
Yeah.
That's different. But that's a fucking rarity.
Or they're all faking it and they're somehow like benefiting from being friends with each other, whether it's financially, or something like that. Yeah. Then I could see relationships maintaining.
But yeah, you have to, dude,
But I hate that more than,
Oh, yeah.
being honest,
Yeah, without that.
Fake friend.
Without that. Yeah. But you gotta write out what you're about And dude, anything in your life or any people in your life that don't serve that, they got to go.
Yeah.
Like they have to. Your goal is to be full steam ahead, living the life that you want, being the person that you want, having the relationship you want. And dude, anything that's a speed bump has got to fucking go.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. A big issue is people don't know they want, they see, they're like, oh yeah, I want this relationship and I want this life and I want this. But they have no fucking clue how to get there, and they have nothing implemented in their life to have that.
Yeah.
You want this great relationship, but you're fucking around, or you're sleeping with multiple people, or you're juggling this. Dude, that doesn't serve that. That's not going to get you where the fuck you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, you want to be... I had to kind of check my friend the other day. Because like he wants to do more with his life. He wants to be more in his job. He wants to grow. He wants to have more, and he struggles sometimes with how do I get there. So we were talking about his job, and he told me how it was changing some of what he was doing. I was like, dude, perfect opportunity for you. And I literally laid the fuck out. This is what you need to do. You need to go to your boss, tell him, because his boss is all about having the company grow. Yeah. I'm like, this is what you got to do. You got to go to your boss with this plan. This is what you're going to do. You're going to bring in these extra people. You're going to get commission from the money that they make. And you are going to move out of your position into basically like a management type position where you're going to oversee all these other places and all these other employees and bring people in to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. Yeah. I literally outlined the whole thing for him and how he can implement it, how he could do it, how to start slow and how to snowball it.
And let me guess.
And dude, he was like,
nothing.
Yeah, I mean, one day. And I'm like, fuck one day. Go call a meeting with your boss fucking tomorrow and be like, yo, this is the plan. This is what I came up with. Make it to where both of y'all win. Yeah. And the next day, dude, that's day one. We're going. Like, we're fucking making it happen.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now, but I'm fired up. Let's go do it.
But that's my thing, dude. It's like,
if you don't want to do it, we could go do it.
I'll totally fucking do it. I'll so do it. I already got the plan. I already made the plan in my head. I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
We don't need him. Let's go do it.
Like, and that's the thing is people want this shit. They want to be a better man. They want to have a great relationship. They want to have a great woman. But
it's fear too, though.
What are you doing? What are you doing to get that?
It's fear. Like a lot
fear
of people
of what?
A success. A lot of people don't want to step out on that ledge and put themselves out there and take that gamble. Because where they're at now is comfortable. It's paying the bills. It's keeping everything nice and smooth and rolling. But they want more. But it's that little bit of fear. And you got a lot of people. I had to overcome that.
Well, okay, explain.
Well, I mean, I'm working for somebody, learning and everything, and then you start making excuses for yourself. And why don't you start your own company? Well, what if something happens and I don't know how to do this? Or
that's going to happen in your current job anyway.
Well, no, because I was working for somebody.
Right, but what if he sends you out somewhere to do something and so what if something happens? What if I don't know how to do it?
Well, then you can just call him and get it and figure it out.
Well, but you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know that now.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, everybody goes through that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, I went through it.
Yeah.
But you got to understand what's the risk, okay? So you want to have more self-worth, you want to have a better sense of self-value, you want to have more security. Okay? So you can choose to live by this code, to live by these standards, to get rid of all the shit that doesn't serve that, or you could stay on the path you're on. Well, so what's the worst case scenario? Well, you stay on the path you're on, you're going to be a fucking deadbeat. You're never going to have anything you want. You're going to be a piece of shit. And eventually, you're going to develop a reputation for yourself as a piece of shit or a bum or a fucking cheater or whatever.
Yeah.
You take the chance over here, and the worst thing that could happen is it doesn't fucking work out and you're back here. Or it could fucking work out and you could have the life you dreamed of. Well, that doesn't exist over here. No. So again, the worst thing that could happen is if you don't try.
The what ifs. You get the what ifs. Don't catch them what ifs.
Dude, it's...
Get rid of that what if.
But a what if comes with everything. And comfort, dude, comfort is such a slow death.
It is.
Like, dude, comfort leads to nothing.
Comfort and rest.
And you think it's comfort, but it's really not.
It's not.
Like, you think it's comfortable sleeping around. You think it's comfortable just getting by day to day. Dude, it's fucking not. It's really hard. Sleeping around, juggling all this bullshit, these lies, these women. It's not easy. It's fucking hard. Okay? It's stressful. What's easy is being in a stable relationship, coming home to the same person every day, and not having to worry about, oh, well, what lie did I tell her about this? Oh, what lie did I tell her about that?
Yeah.
Or where did I tell her I was?
Yeah.
Like, the easy thing is not having to worry about that because you're not fucking lying. That's comfortable. That's easy.
Yeah.
So people have a perception of what comfort is. Like, they think eating unhealthy food is comfortable. No, it's not, because walking your fat ass to the mailbox and sweating and being out of breath is not comfortable. Walking outside for 5 minutes or having to go to the doctor every so many months because all your health markers are fucked up and you have to be on medication, you have to constantly get blood drawn, that's not comfortable.
And it's more expensive.
Yeah. Comfortable is going to go work out for an hour every fucking day and eating right so that everything else in your life is fucking easy. That's comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, that diet's expensive. All those eggs and all that meat.
Bullshit,
oh, that's
dude.
expensive. Well, what about all those medical bills you're going to have in the future?
Yeah. I couldn't tell you when was the last time I've been to a doctor. I don't even have insurance.
You know, who's got time to go to the doctor?
I fucking don't.
Me neither.
I don't have time to be sick.
I've never. Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to the doctor.
I don't have a doctor. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't have a doctor.
I think Taylor asked me who my
They ask me
primary
every
care
year
doctor was.
at the fire department. They ask you every year who your doctor. I don't know. I don't have a doctor.
Ain't got one.
I don't go to the doctor.
Yeah, don't have one.
No.
So yeah, so this perception of comfort is really not living by a set of standards or a set of ideals and just floundering in life, not knowing where the fuck. That's not comfortable.
Rudderless.
Yeah, you think it's easy because you don't have to make a decision, but having no direction in your life and not knowing how you're going to get to this endpoint you want and this big air of uncertainty, that's not comfortable.
No.
It's not. Like, you're not going to fucking tell me that it is.
And those guys that don't have kids or they're not married or, they kind of fly at the seat of their pants and do whatever they want when they want to do it. A lot of people like envious of those people, but those people are miserable.
Oh, yeah.
They got nothing to come home to.
No.
They have no responsibilities. No. They have nothing. No.
And dude, I want you to tell me, I want somebody to be able to give me an example of somebody that was cheating on their spouse and the person they were cheating with, it ended like on good terms.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, it's always a train wreck. It's always a fucking train wreck. And then you got to worry about, oh my God, are they gonna contact my wife? Are they gonna blast me on social media? Like, what's gonna happen? Tell me that's comfortable. Tell me that's easy.
Okay, let's say you divorce your wife. Let's say it's a mutual thing. Are you gonna start dating the cheater?
Yeah. Yeah, because that works out.
Because you could trust that person.
Yeah, right. Because that fucking works out. Because y'all literally have this foundation of trust built.
Right.
Both going behind your partner's fucking backs, fucking each other.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start dating a cheater, a known cheater.
Right. Because I can trust them.
Track record.
Because we have this thing. We have a thing together.
Yeah, that's your common bond.
Right. Sex.
Yeah.
Now look, don't get me wrong. That's important.
It is.
But that can't be why you got together.
But dude, as soon as you finish having sex, how quick did you want to kick that motherfucker out of bed though?
Well, dude, I can tell you right now, all the chicks that I was cheating with, I mean, when I was done, I was done.
Just get away from me.
Yeah.
I feel disgusted.
Well, not even that. Just like, you're not somebody I want to spend a night with. So.
Yeah. I don't even want to watch a movie with you.
No,
you probably have terrible taste in movies.
You know what I was saying? I said, okay, we're done. I want to go back home to my wife. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Which should tell you all you need to know. Exactly.
Right.
Which should tell you all you need to know about how awesome that is.
Right.
Because that's great. Because you're doing this fucked up shit that you think is making you happy. And then we're done. You're like, okay, I'm done. I want to go home.
To my wife.
Right.
So I could talk to somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I want to go home and lay in bed next to my wife.
And I'd be like, man, when me and my wife have sex, it's way better than this too.
Well, that wasn't really the case for me, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, what I had at home trumped the crazy sex.
Yeah.
Like, because the crazy sex is only satisfying for so long. Like, these guys are out here sleeping around thinking that, like,
There's almost stuff.
oh man, it's like it's so awesome, it's so bad. Let me tell you something, dude. After you've had a sex with enough people, sometimes there's just not shit left to do.
No.
And like you can only you can only have your dick sucked so many ways. Okay? Well, and after you've had it done every way, well, okay, well, it's not like perfect example is Dan Bilzerian. Mm-hmm. Dan Bilzerian, in the interview he did with Joe Rogan, he was like, dude, I was having so much sex, like I didn't even enjoy it anymore.
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't, it completely lost what it was.
Yeah, what it's meant for.
Right. Right. Yeah. So at some point, the shit's going to get old, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and unless you, and I had zero self-awareness as the point, and it still got old for me. And I was like, this isn't fun. Like, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun. It's fucking miserable. I'm stressed out all of the time. I'm having to bounce from house to house. Like this sucks.
Yeah.
This literally sucks.
And if sex gets that boring with females, guess what's next?
Not over here.
You're trying
buddy.
it with dudes.
Not over here, buddy. Nothing against anybody that's into that or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Or transgender, that's next.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
But
you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing the envelope.
Not me. I recognized the shit was miserable, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I wanna go back home. I want to just be with my wife. I want to have an amazing relationship with my wife. Like I said, unfortunately, it was too late at that point. She was done. But that's what I wanted because that's what was going to make me happy. This other bullshit is not. And if more people lived along these ideals and these morals that ultimately they believe in, because dude, look, unless you're a supreme piece of shit, no one sits there and says, I want to be a habitual liar for the rest of my life. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like it takes a real special piece of shit for that to be like your goal.
They'll lie about being a liar.
Well, I feel like for most people, it just becomes a habit. It's like anything else. Like when something becomes an ingrained habit, whether it's good or bad, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
There's no cognitive decision made. Like when you do the same, like as soon as I wake up every morning, I go in the bathroom and brush my teeth. Like I don't wake up and say, okay, gotta brush my teeth. I've done that for 42 years.
Yeah.
It's automatic. Mm-hmm. So, but that can become that way with bad shit also. So if you become a habitual liar and that's your default, like that's your habit, you don't even think, you don't make the cognitive decision to lie. That's the automatic habit that you've created.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know a guy at work. He can't help himself. Like, he'll say he went to McDonald's but really at Burger King. So it's not like he lied about not eating fast food.
Oh, dude,
it was just a different. I'm like, what are we even talking about right now?
We had a guy at the gym like that, where he would, you know who it is? He would literally just lie to lie. I'm like, dude. Like I would hear him talking to other members and telling members about shit that
doesn't even make himself look better.
That didn't happen, and I'm like, dude, I was here. I fucking know that didn't happen, and like you're literally just lying to lie. Like you're lying about shit that doesn't even. You don't benefit. You don't benefit from it,
right?
It's like eating eggs in the morning. Like, what'd you have? I had pancakes.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't have to lie, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's not, well, like, it wasn't about lying like I'm judging you on what you're eating. So he's like, oh, I didn't eat fast food. It's like, no, I ate fast food, but it was a different fast food place.
Right.
I'm like,
but that's when shit is that's when you literally have a habitual liar where again it's automatic.
Like you're confusing everybody now.
Yeah, you don't even sit there and make the conscious decision to lie. It's just ingrained in what you do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I was. And then it took me losing everything to be like, whoa, like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah.
So if you can't realize that shit, if you can't say, okay, it's time to make a change, it's time for me to get my shit straight. I mean, you're never gonna come out of it. Like, you're never gonna realize it unless you lose something that means a lot to you, like I did.
Yeah.
But it all starts with you making a decision. Like, you have to say, this is what I want in my life. I have to start living along this, and I'm not going to do the shit anymore that doesn't serve that goes against this shit that I believe in. Like, you will have dude, it's like, I can't say enough. You'll have so much positive shit come into your life when you start living by all the ideals and values you believe in. And when you start actually being a fucking man, you will attract real women.
Right.
Like, you won't attract these fucking women that don't serve what you want, or these women that lie and cheat, because you're not going to vibe with them. Like
you're not even going to look at them.
No, you put off energy and vibrations, and like when yours is on another level and you're around someone that's lower than yours, you feel it. Like, you instantly get around them and you're like,
this is awkward.
Yeah, like I don't. Like you said, like, you don't have shit to talk about. It's like nothing. Like nothing.
Yeah, but nothing common.
Like the chemistry's not there.
No.
So like it's so easier for men and women to be able to filter out shitty partners if you live by the shit that makes you a woman and the shit that makes you a man. Like, if you live with integrity, if you live by what's right and wrong, if you live by a code, like, the energy you put out, you will be able to filter the shit fucking partners. Like, literally. I mean, I dated. Taylor's the third person I dated since my divorce.
Yeah.
And those 3 relationships, literally none of them were shitty. We just ultimately weren't compatible to go. Like, there was a ceiling. There was a ceiling on top of the relationship. It wasn't that it was a bad relationship. No. It was just our chemistry reached the ceiling, and I wanted more. The other person wanted more. Well, together, we weren't going anymore.
Right. So
that was it. We had to go our separate ways.
Yeah.
How many people you know have considered had relationships like that?
No, none.
And like, the only way I was able to have that was because I was vulnerable and upfront about what I wanted and what I was not going to tolerate. They were as well, but I was also attracting the same people, the same type of people that wanted the shit I wanted.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to worry. I never had to deal with someone cheating on me because I wasn't attracting those types of people.
No. It's on another level.
Right.
Growing on another level.
Yeah. So, you know, women will be better off when they start holding men accountable to being men. Mm-hmm. And men will be better off when they start acting and living by what a man truly is.
That's right. We lead the way.
I mean, again, I'm going to repeat what I said last podcast. It's not that women are subservient to men. That's not what it is.
No.
It's just that everyone has to be in their own dynamic, and women have to hold men to a higher standard, and men have to hold themselves to a higher standard. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't be okay doing boy shit. You can't. Like, you can't expect to do boy shit and then be this ultra successful person and have this great life.
And like the culture that they push on us, which is a fake culture.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, that they push on us makes it seem that equates success, And so a lot of guys are going to try to be like whoever's, music or whatever, movies, actors. And in turn, those women are attracted to that. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you got to be able to filter and realize that's not fucking real.
Well, right. Hollywood and all makes it seem like those are the attractive people.
No, that's fake.
Yeah, it is fake.
Fake shit. It's
right.
not real.
But that bleeds down to us, through social media and everything. But these women, it makes them think that that's what they're attracted to.
No, women need to be attracted to what the fuck they're attracted to, because everyone's attracted to different shit. And that's the thing. A lot of men don't really know what they're really attracted to, and a lot of women don't know what they're really attracted to.
And a lot of men are scared of strong women.
Yeah, because boys are scared of strong women.
Yeah.
Men aren't scared of strong women. Men want strong women.
Yeah.
Boys are scared of strong women. If you're scared of a strong woman, you got shit to change. You have got to change shit.
Dude, my wife makes more money than me. With one job, I got 2 jobs and make less than her. And I'm so happy for her.
Well, but y'all probably still both have like that traditional man-woman dynamic in the relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if she makes more money.
But I mean, I don't feel less than or whatever because my wife makes more money than me. I'm so proud of her. I'm happy for her. She worked her ass off to have that.
Dude, Taylor's got a great job with a pension plan that I will never have, ever.
No.
Okay, and she is very, very headstrong. She is insanely intelligent, and that's awesome. I love it.
I know.
I fucking love it. Like sometimes she says shit in a way where I'm like, fuck.
And I love that my wife's busy.
I feel like an idiot, but I love it. Yeah. I love that.
And I love that my wife's busy. I mean, we rarely have time together, but that doesn't like hamper anything in our relationship. It makes you appreciate the time that you have together more.
Right.
In fact.
Sure.
And then like with my schedule, I don't sleep at the house 10 days a month. So that actually helps our relationship. It makes each other, we miss each other now.
Sure.
And, but she works all day, and then she's emailing all night. So even when we are all, off together, we're really not together. We're just sitting in the same room, both working.
Yeah.
But dude, the one weekend you get, I mean, it's great. And you appreciate those moments.
And just because your wife makes more than you doesn't mean that you still don't hold the household down.
Well, right.
Like, you can be with a woman that makes more money than you and you still be the fucking man. And like the person that
still handles the business at the house.
Right. That still makes the household feel safe. Like that the woman
fix shit, feels
safe with you, that she stays in her role and her dynamic and allows you to really embody and be in that male role and male. Like it's not and that's the thing, guys that don't have shit going on for them feel like, oh, I can't be with this woman because she's so strong or she's so independent or she's so successful because I don't have shit going on for me. Well, not having shit going on for you and not making the same amount of money is a different thing.
Yeah, it's different.
Like if you're a bum, you're a fucking bum. You can make less money and you can still be the head male figure of the relationship, providing you have the self-worth and the security to do so if you're living by what the fuck a man is supposed to be.
Yeah, because to her, she's not with you for your money.
Fuck no.
That's not your only value.
No.
And there's more to this earth. There's more value on this earth than money.
Yep. Dude, I promise you, if I was making $15 an hour, but I held down our relationship and our household with Taylor like I do now, she would not give a fuck.
No.
She would not care.
No, because she's strong enough to handle the shit by herself.
Exactly.
She's not with you for your money.
No, all she wanted was, she wanted a man to make her feel safe and really embody that male dynamic to where she could like relinquish some of the control and settle into the female dynamic. She didn't want to be...
Right.
She didn't want to do everything.
Right.
She didn't want to be the independent single mom that had to take care of shit and hold down the household. Yeah. She wanted a man to do that.
Yeah.
So when we got together and she saw that she could trust me to fulfill that role to where she could relinquish doing both roles, right, and be a woman, she was like, oh, fuck, I'm all about it.
And it's better for her daughter to see that.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
So now her life's going to be 100 times better.
Yep. Well, she's going to see, that's the thing.
Subconsciously.
Right. Well, I'm being an example to her of what a man is supposed to be. So like when she goes to be in a relationship, she's going to be able to see, no, he didn't do the type of shit that Sean did. No, this is like a lower frequency.
Right.
So yeah, it fucking matters. Like it matters. You're not going to attract the relationships you want. Dude, I don't know how much easier to fucking make it. You want good shit to happen in your life?
Do good shit.
You want to have good relationships? Be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Like, be a real man. A man with integrity. A man of honesty. A man of vulnerability. A man of loyalty.
That's like it. Qualities.
That's it. You gotta have them.
Yeah.
Gotta fucking have them. What else you got?
I'm with you, dude. 100%. I'm with you 100%.
I mean, dude,
But that's what's good about going to the gym, though, because you don't have that at work. You don't, a lot of people don't have. So you go to, like, I go in the mornings a lot. Dude, you get in there, everybody's in a great mood. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's handling business, going to work, and it's positive. And then you leave the gym with that attitude.
Yeah.
So when you're at work, you're attracting those people at work.
Well, and you're filtering out those people that don't have that same energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then again, we go at 2 o'clock. Sometimes I train at 2 o'clock, and it's the same thing. But everybody at the gym's positive.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody there.
Well, that was the culture. The whole thing about the gym was the culture, and it was about having accountability. It was about chipping in. It was like
there's nobody there that you want to avoid.
No, I didn't.
There's none of that.
There was no the whole. I didn't entertain the excuses thing. Like I kick people out. Like there's rules you have to follow. If you break the rules, you get kicked the fuck out. Like there's and it's about having a standard.
Yeah.
And walking the fucking line with the standard. Like you don't teeter. These are the rules. If you break the fucking rules, you're gone. Like there's accountability. If you don't have accountability, you're not a fucking man.
Right.
Like, sorry, go be a boy someplace else. Like I'm not breeding boys at my gym.
Yeah.
I'm breeding men. So yeah, if you want to be a boy, go someplace else.
Yeah. Oh man, you go in other gyms and it's clicky. It's different clicks.
Yeah.
And I avoid that click, or I can tell that click hello, and fuck all that. At Valhalla, everybody's cool.
Well, that's how it should be, though.
I know.
How can you have a good environment, a good culture with cliques?
Right.
That's not what it is. Like you want to be part of like a tribe.
Yeah.
Of a community. Well, with that, everybody's cool. Now, granted, you got people that come in and like they keep to themselves and shit. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
they're training hard. Yeah. If you're training hard, if you're not talking to me, I'm still getting a positive vibe from you.
Correct, because you're training hard.
Yeah.
You're not fucking off.
You're not fucking off.
Right. Exactly. So culture is everything. And culture in your life as well. Your circle matters. The energy that you're projecting matters because you're attracting that energy. Mm-hmm. And what creates that energy and dictates that energy is how you're living your life.
That's it.
I mean, that's it. You're doing boy shit. It's boy energy. You're attracting shitty people. You're doing man shit, man energy. You're attracting man shit. I mean, it's not. It's the same thing goes for women. Like you want to stop attracting low vibrational guys. Stop doing low vibrational shit. Stop fucking posting pictures of your ass and tits all over fucking social media.
Is that even cute anymore? That's so played out.
I mean, it used to be for me when I was fucked up. It was, but now I'm just like, no. But like when I was single.
But boobs are everywhere now. They don't even freaking like draw your attention anymore.
Well, dude,
like,
look,
how many boobs are you gonna see before 10 a.m.?
Look, and Taylor can tell you, I'm a boob man.
Yeah.
Like one of the best things in the world is titties. But
10 years ago, if somebody came in here topless, you'd be freaked out. Now, I'd be like, oh, boobs. They're everywhere. It's no big deal.
No, 10 years ago, they would have come in here and I would have thought about, let me take you in the back and play with them.
Yeah.
Now I would be like, what is this fucking whore doing in my house?
We're so desensitized with the boobs. Everybody with the boobs and the ass out.
I'm not desensitized to boobs. I'm just desensitized to I'm desensitized to shit that I don't want in my life.
Yeah.
So I'll never be desensitized to titties. Titties are awesome, but having a partner that shows her titties and cleavage like all over social media, that holds zero appeal to me. Zero. And I don't know of any chick that does that is not in a relationship 1 minute and then bitching about it in a couple months because it fucking imploded. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? You mean you didn't attract a legit guy from the fucking half naked pictures you were posting? Who'd have thunk? Yeah. Who'd have fucking thought that? Like, why don't you try posting pictures clothed, fully clothed,
professional,
and then see who sticks?
Exactly.
I mean, they had one of my friends I was talking to. She was bitching about how she was so into this guy, and he said all the right shit, and then all of a sudden, just like after 3 months, he disappeared. Like she wanted to spend her life with him.
Yeah.
Like that was like he was the greatest thing, and I was like, y'all been dating for 3 months? She's like, yeah. I'm like, did you sleep with him? Like, fairly quickly. She's like, well, yeah, but I don't see why that matters. I'm like, you got work to do, sweetie. I'm like, he's done with you.
Yeah.
He got what he wanted until it was old. And he done moved on. And she's like, no, that can't be what it is. Like, he's not like that, this, that, and the other. Well, lo and behold, like 2 weeks later, he's posting pictures on social media with some other chick. I'm like,
of course.
And so with me and Taylor didn't get physical, dude, for like 4 months, which was awesome. Yeah. Because I remember the first time I slept at her house.
Anticipation has been killing you.
Yeah. But the first time I slept at her house, the whole thing going through my mind, because I really liked her. Yeah. And the whole thing going through my mind was, please don't try and sleep with me. Please don't try and sleep with me. And the same thing was going through her mind. She was like, I really hope he don't try and fuck me. Like, I really hope. And we did.
Awesome.
And then time went on, and I was like, because if I'm sleeping at your house, however soon, a month, whatever, and you try and fuck me, I ain't the first dude slept at your house.
Fuck no.
That you tried to fuck right off the bat. Like, that's not what I want. That's not the person I want.
I never do this.
When I'm single, like if I'm single and I'm just looking for something fun, that's fine. But that's not where I was at in my life. I'm like, this isn't a serial date. This isn't like, oh, I'm gonna hop in your bed and hop in somebody else's.
Yeah.
So standards. Men have to hold a standard. Women have to hold a standard. If you don't want a guy that's just gonna be with you because he thinks you're hot and he wants to fuck you, don't fuck him. Dude, if you don't want to be with a woman that's just gonna want to be with you for what you have, don't flaunt your fucking shit. Yeah. Like, it's really simple. It's really simple, but you gotta have the discipline to do it.
Yeah, dudes showing their dicks never became a thing, though.
Well, no, it did. Just in girls' DMs, it did. Not like in public.
Yeah, because girls like have a thong on in pictures or in a bra, but a guy,
dude,
guys never really had.
And it never works.
The dick and the drawers out.
Dude, every chick I've talked to that's gotten dick pics, I've never talked to a chick.
Yeah, girls don't.
I've never talked to a chick that started dating a guy because he sent a dick pic. I'm like,
nobody likes.
Why can't we get it? Why can't we get that?
Nobody wants that.
And here's the other thing, okay? You send a girl a dick pic. She's like, oh my God, dick's beautiful. Let's date. Where in your fucking mind is that going? Like,
I know a guy.
What is the end game for that?
Yeah. I know a guy, he got a girl pregnant, and then he tried talking to that girl's cousin after after they broke up, not realizing it was a cousin or whatever. But then she found out it was the cousin. And so he was done. He was dead in the water.
Right.
But he did have a big dick. But like as a Hail Mary, sent her a dick pic, hoping it didn't work though.
But dude, and then these guys that don't see anything's wrong, they keep doing this shit. They wake up one day, they're in their 40s, late 30s, whatever, and they're like, man, how come I don't have, how come I'm not in a relationship? Like, how come I'm still single?
Yeah.
Quit sending dick pics to everybody.
I got all these Photoshop dick pics in my phone and it's not working.
Quit sending dick pics, dude. Like, God, man.
Yeah, man. I worked hard on these dick pics.
Dude, we got to do better. We got to fucking do better. Yeah, like, seriously, dude.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Dude, I've actually had chicks ask me for a dick pic, and I straight up told them, like, that's reserved for in-person viewing only. I'm like,
yeah.
So, sorry, you're not.
Well, that's just another way of saying you got a small dick, though.
I mean, I'm not going to do that. Fucker. I'm gonna have to get Taylor.
That's how I took that.
Taylor to comment on that.
Took that.
Fuck no, we'll have to get Taylor. I mean, Taylor didn't leave, so I mean, it must not be that bad.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, so she's not complaining.
Perfect for somebody.
Dude,
That's how I feel.
Somebody's always perfect for somebody.
That's right.
That's it.
Oh man.
Final thoughts.
No, I thought that was good. I think.
All right, book recommendation, guys. This is gonna be more for guys and women. So, models. I read this book going through my divorce. Awesome fucking book about living according to what you believe in, sticking to what you believe in, and having a clear line in the sand. It is by. It's called Models Attract Women Through Honesty by Mark Manson. Great fucking book. Highly recommend it. Y'all do the audiobook thing if you want to do the audiobook fucking thing. I'm a book reader, so I got shit tons of books. So, guys looking to do better, be better, I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. So, thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week. Later.
See you next time.